Well, good morning, because it is good morning. We're going to go over the new, it's the weekly, if you want to call it that. It's they're not going to hand out the weekly books anymore. And this week's is going to tell you, they're going to introduce the wellness wins. And on the back, let me put it here so that if you want to do a screenshot of it, kind of tells you about their plans. This is the front. I guess going green. I guess that's what they're doing, is they're going green. And so this is what we're going to have from now on. I don't know. I'm old. I'm like an old dog. It's kind of hard. I'm trying to learn new tricks, but sometimes it's just hard. But this is the new plan. And on to the weight gain. It was not a good week as far as weight wise. I got my thing stuck here, trying to get it off. I had a gain of 3.5. I knew I was going to have a gain because we had the barbecue on Thursday, and I ate a lot of leftovers yesterday, and I had cake and ice cream on Thursday, so it was coming. But anyway, my quote is never quit, because I don't plan on quitting. As you can see, I'm back in the 30s now, 231.3. Not a good start. Not a good start. But never quit. I'm not quitting. I'm just not quitting. It's just not who I am. It's not, well, who it used to be was I would quit. I'd give up. But I would just like to share that I lost 5.3, and then I lost 4.4, and then today I gained 3.5. I talk about this a lot in my daily vlog. There's the difference between, I'm sorry, I'm itchy today. I don't know why. There's a difference between a permanent weight gain and a temporary weight gain. And in my opinion, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, this is just my own theory, is a lot of time, like the 3.5, I think is just a temporary gain. It's because of the poor eating habits for the last 2 days. I can turn that into a permanent gain by today, tomorrow, and the rest of the week, eating the wrong way. But for me, it was just a temporary gain because it's sodium. It's eating a little differently than I normally eat. And I just, that's just how I work. That's how my mind works. And it's working for me this time because I'm losing weight. I am losing weight and I'm keeping it off. I'm not saying that I lost a pound and I'm keeping it off forever. I might gain that pound back, but then I'm going to lose it again. Whereas in the past, I would hold on to that pound and then I'd add another pound and another pound and another pound, and we can see where that led me. It led me to almost 310 pounds. No, I'm not going there. I'm not going back there. I keep saying that once I leave a set of numbers, I'm not going to go back in, but now I'm falling into an old pattern. I used to go from the 60s to the 50s to the 60s to the 50s. No, not even from, it was the 60s to the 70s, the 60s to the 70s, back and forth, back and forth. And then all of a sudden it clicked and I went from the 60s to the 50s to the 40s to the 30s. And now I'm back on that train again, 30s to 20s, 30s to 20s, 30s to 20s. And so now I'm done. I'm just done. I'm on my way to Wonderland now. So I'm going to do that. But anyway, today they talked about restoring your mind, your body, and balance with a spa message. And they want us to try out new fitness classes and get designer styles delivered when you want a new look. Those are towards wellness points that you have to earn. On the back it tells you how to earn the points. The least amount of points that you have to earn is 1,500 points. But, you know, nothing's impossible if you put your mind to it. But what we want to talk about is counting the days. And the quote is today is, don't count the days, make the days count. Don't count the days till you get a goal. You know, like I could set a goal, get weight of saying, like, you know, like by the 31st of this year, the 31st of December of this year, it'll be 2 years. And so at that point, I want to be under 200 pounds. I want to be in Wonderland, which is about 30 pounds away and about 3 months away. Well, 2 months away, really. It's not a realistic goal. So I'm not going to count the days to get to my goal. I'm just going to count each day as a better day towards my goal, and that's where I'm going to have my wins, because it tells you to make every day a win. Every day we are alive, we have to remember that's a gift. Not everybody's given the gift of waking up today. If you woke up today, you were given a gift, and you need to share that gift with somebody. Even if you just share it with yourself, be thankful that you woke up this day Be thankful that you have another day to look forward to. Be thankful that you have a day that you can make up for the day yesterday, because I had a bad day yesterday. I did pretty good up until dinner, and then I stopped vlogging, and then went down. But you know what? That was yesterday. This is a new day. So what you want to do is you want to think about what can I do to make this day count? Because no matter how bad your day is, you can always think of one positive thing. I know that a lot of people wake up with a lot of aches and pains and illnesses and stuff like that, and you know, maybe you just really don't have anything to look forward to for today. Try to find something. I mean, you can find something. Maybe it's a favorite TV show. Maybe you're going to hear a favorite song on the radio. Maybe you're going to get a call from somebody that you haven't talked to in a while. You can always find something positive. Sometimes you got to really look. I know that. Sometimes it just doesn't come freely, and you really have to search. But if you really stop and think, you can think of one thing. Maybe not a lot of things, but you can think of one thing that was going to make your day better. And don't lose sight of your gifts. Everybody are given a gift. Mine, unfortunately, is not singing. But just because I don't know how to sing doesn't mean I'm not going to sing. I love to sing. And I know I'm off note, or off key. I know that I don't carry a heavenly voice. I know that. But the gift I have is that I overlook that. I can overlook it. So that's a gift. I may not be able to sing, but the gift is that I can overlook how badly I sing, and I still sing anyway. And start your day off, excuse me, start your day off, if you've had a bad day, don't start your day off just laying in bed and thinking, well, you know what, I had a bad day yesterday, I'm just going to stay in bed today. That's not going to work. You have to turn your day around, and what you want to do is you want to be present in everything that you're going to do today. Limit your distractions if you can, which is easier said than done. I get distracted very easily, but don't, you know, don't get distracted. I mean, it's just as simple as that. Take time for yourself and your family and your friends. Put yourself first once in a while. I have a hard time putting myself first. I always think of other people first, and a lot of times, they tell you this all the time, if you're going to save somebody, make sure you're safe first before you try to save somebody else. If you're on an airplane, you put your own oxygen mask on. If you're going in to save somebody, make sure you have a life jacket on, or you're a strong swimmer, or you have something that's going to help somebody. You have to realize what you can do. Another thing you need to do is prioritize your day. If you know that something's going to give you a hard time, try to prioritize things that are going to set you up to have more success. I'm going out to dinner tonight, so I'm going to prioritize my day by having some 0-point foods for my breakfast and lunch, and because I will eat breakfast and lunch because I have company, and because I usually don't. But I'm going to figure it out because we're going out to dinner tonight. We're meeting the rest of my family, and I'm going to a baby shower tomorrow, so I have to prioritize my eating, and I have to prioritize what I'm going to do. I might even go for a walk just to get some extra fitness points. Always pay attention to your food. The other day, last week, I was mindlessly eating a donut. I wasn't paying attention to my food. I was just eating just to eat, and you can't do that. You have to, you can eat what you want, just track it and make sure that you have it in there, you know, like in your tracker. And always focus on your positives. I think the things I got going positively for me is I've turned my life around. I'm healthier. I can do things more with my grandkids that I couldn't do before. I park farther away. I'm able to go up and down the stairs. I haven't been in my basement for years because it was just too much of an effort to go down the stairs, go up, down the stairs, and up the stairs. I go down my basement all the time now. And you need to get moving. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you move. Maybe you don't want to join a gym, but you can do some little exercises around the house. As you're peeling potatoes, you kind of do some side leg kicks or something, you know, or as you're setting the table, go get the knife and then go back and get the fork and go back and get the plate and go back, you know, just anything that you can do to add extra steps in. Some people say with their laundry, they put things away one at a time. That's kind of putting it to an extreme, but you know, anything that you can do. And when you need to remember that you're always making progress, and so every once in a while you got to check in with your goals. I like to set goals, but I don't really live up to the goals because then I get disturbed with myself that I'm not following through on my goals. But check in to see how you're doing. You know, my goal was to lose 100 pounds, and I'm like at 76 pounds. And so it's taken me a long time to hit my goal, but it's a goal that I made, and it's a goal that I'm going to accomplish. And every day you need to do something that's going to get you a little bit closer to your goal. Mine is just to walk a little bit more, track a little bit more, and not beat myself up a little bit more, because lately I've been beating myself up a lot. I always tell other people, you know, treat yourself as you want other people, like you would treat other people. And the way I've been treating myself lately is not how I would treat a friend. So I have to remember that I'm my own best friend, because, you know, I am the only one that's with me every minute of my life. I've been there from the beginning, and I'll be there to the end, and I'll never be away from myself. That's the only thing I'm truly 24/7. I'm with myself 24/7, and you have to like yourself, because you can't get rid of yourself. You're always there. Learn to forgive and move on. You can't change something that happened in the past, but you can learn from something that happened in the past. You can learn from the event. You can learn what was the one that triggered you to go off crazy with whatever you did. And it can stop you from happening again. You just have to track it in your mind what it was that you did wrong, realize what it was, and just learn from it. You can always learn from your mistakes. And always remember that every day is a brand new day to start again. Just because you did poorly yesterday doesn't mean you have to do poorly today. Just because you did poorly at breakfast doesn't mean you have to do poorly at lunch. It's always a learning process, and it's always a learning experience, and we can always do better. We always can. And we have to remember that no day is perfect. Learn from yourself, learn from your mistakes, forgive yourself, and move on. I couldn't have said it better. That was written on the board at the Weight Watchers meeting. So anyway, that's the gist. Let me fix this. I got a message. I didn't want to lose you. This is the thing. This is going to take me a while to adjust to this. I'm not that crazy about just getting a little tiny piece of paper, but it is what it is, as they say. I have to learn and accept it and move on. So give this video a like. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Leave a comment down below and share it if you think somebody might like it. So I'll talk to you guys on my daily vlog, or else I'll see you next week.